It was a small town nestled between hills and fields, where the morning smelled of dew and fresh bread. In a quiet, 2-story house on Maple Lane, little Emma, just 7 years old, lived with her parents and her best friend in the world, a golden retriever named Max. Max wasn't just a pet. He was Emma's shadow. Wherever she went, Max followed. To the backyard, to bed, even to the bathroom. He'd wait patiently outside, his tail thumping, nose pressed to the door. Emma had been a quiet child, shy, gentle, the kind who whispered to butterflies and sang lullabies to dolls. But Max brought something out of her. She laughed louder, played harder. With Max around, the world felt safe. Max had come into their lives 2 years ago, rescued from a shelter after being found abandoned, near a highway. From the moment Emma laid eyes on him, it was as if their souls had met before. She'd wrapped her arms around his neck and whispered, "You're my best friend forever." Max had simply licked her cheek and wagged his tail, as if saying, "Forever sounds just right." It was a cold winter night, the kind where the wind howled through tree branches like whispers of old stories. Snowflakes danced outside the windows as Emma's family settled in for the night. Emma kissed Max goodnight and snuggled into bed, his golden fur warming her toes. Hours passed. Then, a faint crackle. Then a snap. Smoke began to snake through. The old wooden walls of the house. A faulty wire in the living room heater had sparked, and now flames licked the curtains, growing hungrily. Max stirred first. His nose twitched. Smoke. His ears perked. A strange, sinister sound. Crackling. Popping. Fire. Max barked, once loud and urgent, then again racing down the hallway. Emma's parents woke up, coughing, panic rising. They rushed toward the flames, but the fire had already cut. Off the hallway to Emma's room. "Emma!" her mother screamed, but Max was already gone. Inside her room, Emma coughed, half awake. Smoke filled her lungs. The window wouldn't open. She cried, scared and alone, until a golden blur burst through the bedroom door. Max. His fur singed, eyes wide with focus, he padded toward her. Emma clung to him, burying her face in his neck. The fire roared outside, but Max didn't hesitate. He nudged the window again and again, finally cracking the old frame. With every ounce of strength, Max barked, shoved, scratched, until the window gave way just enough. The snow outside sparkled like hope. Max pulled at Emma's sleeve, urging her up. With his help, she climbed onto the windowsill. Her father, now, outside, screamed her name, and then Max did the impossible. He pushed her out. Emma tumbled safely into her father's arms, but when they turned to call for Max, the window had vanished in a cloud of smoke and fire. Firefighters arrived within minutes. The blaze was fierce, but they fought through it. When they entered Emma's room, they found Max, curled up by the window, his eyes closed, his job done. He had never left her side. The town wept. A memorial was built in the park where Emma and Max used to play. A statue of a golden retriever, looking up, ever watchful. Emma visits every week. She lays flowers and talks to him, just like she used to. Years passed. Emma grew up, but she never forgot. She became a firefighter, inspired by Max, driven by the memory of the one who saved her life with no hesitation, no fear, just love. And in her heart, she always carries him. The dog who chose fire over fear, who gave everything to protect, his best friend. True loyalty needs no words. It speaks in actions, and sometimes in sacrifice.